are used to standing tall because of their distinctive helmets. British police helmets are approximately 30 centimetres high. The rounded shape fits snugly on the head, but even so they still add quite a bit of height to the policeman. And that can't hurt when you're staring into the face of adversity. Times change, but the Bobby's helmet doesn't. It's looked the same for a century and a half. Today, they use a metal mould to replicate it in fortified plastic. The mould descends into an oven. A worker places a sheet of plastic overhead. He lowers the lid and slides a heated cover over it. It takes a couple of minutes for the heat from above and below to soften the plastic. The mould rises, and a vacuum below pulls the plastic to its shape. It hardens almost instantly, and he taps it with a rubber mallet to release the helmet shell from the mould. Using a bandsaw, he slices away the excess along the brim. And the helmet is now ready to be covered. For that, they use water-repellent wool. They cut out halves of the helmet pattern. And then they stitch the two halves together, making a raised seam, which gives the helmet a nicer line. They've coated the inside of the fabric covers with glue. They steam one. Moistening it will make it easier to work with. Then they brush glue all over the helmet shell. The fabric cover is now damp, making it easier to pull over the glued surface of the plastic helmet shell. They stretch it so it fits tightly and doesn't buckle. Then, using a wooden tool, they smooth away any remaining air bubbles. They trim the brim to tidy it up. They sew rubber piping around the brim to reinforce it and give it a neater edge. They dip the prongs of some decorative metalwork in a chalky powder and use it to mark its positioning on the crown of the helmet. They drill holes where the prongs have left markings. Then they install the metal ornament, folding the prongs against the inside of the helmet. Next, they stitch together strips of tape, plastic and foam to make the helmet's harness and chin strap. They fit the harness assembly inside the helmet. Then they secure it with a serious stapler. They wrap metal banding around the helmet and pin it down. The banding gives the helmet a snazzier look and hides the staples used to install the harness. The ornate helmet plate with the police force's insignia on it goes on the front. They tuck a sponge liner inside the helmet to protect the police officer in the event of a blow to the head. They punch ventilation holes in the sides. And now it's time to size it with a special gauge. They tweeze away any fluff and brush the wool to bring up the pile. Then they attach the label that confirms that the product meets all the specifications. This police helmet is now ready to report for duty. Hello, hello, hello. It takes about half an hour to make one of these helmets, and it should keep a Bobby on the beat in high style for quite a while.
slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no